Hey y'all, Jamie here, proud 55-year-old trans woman from New Orleans. So, where last I left off. Y'all, I was running for my life down Santa Monica Boulevard screaming like a fool in like thigh-high stiletto pirate boots. Like, oh my lord. And there were bashers chasing us. And they had jumped out of the back of a pickup truck. And I was like, my heart was thundering. And I got to I didn't even see where Terry went. You know, I got to Santa Monica and Curson where Astro Burger and Okie Dogs was, and there was a cop car that had pulled up to the stoplight there, and I jumped and I threw myself on the hood of the cop car and I screamed, "They're gonna kill me! They're gonna kill me! Help! Help!" You know. And I looked up and I looked into through the windshield, just this big, sexy pair of brown bedroom eyes belonging to the cop. And he looked stunned at that time, you know, at that moment. And he got out of the car and he's like, what's going on? What's going on? And so I quickly, I'm trying to like breathe, and I'm telling him they're chasing me. They're behind me. Get them, please get them. And so he jumps back in his car. He screams at me to go wait. Well, he didn't scream, but he tells me go wait on the sidewalk for him over by Astro Burger, right? So I get out of the street and he jumps in his car and he takes off after these boys. And I don't know where the hell they went. I'm not even sure where Terry went at this point. And I wait at Astro Burger on the front. There's like a front court, like there's a front patio area at Astro Burger out by the street in front of the restaurant. And so I was sitting at one of the tables out there. And the cop car came back about 10 minutes later. And he walked over to my table, and oh my lord, this man he introduced himself, and his name, y'all, I can't even make this up, his name was Officer Butchie. Yeah, Butchie. Okay, so he was tall, Italian, thick, muscular, like really, really cute, really cute. And he told me that he went after them, that he tried to get them, but he said, that he didn't see where they went once they got in the truck and took off. So yeah, they had seen his cop car down the street, and I guess it scared them and they ran. But I tell y'all what, Officer Butchie, yeah, he flirted with me, and like later that night, I was walking down the street after everything had calmed down, because of course back in those days that was not cause to call it a night and go in for the night. No honey, if I had money to make, I was going to make my money, even if it was dangerous or not. And so I'm walking out there and I'm going by Okie Dogs. I'm walking past Okie Dogs, and I hear some hustlers and that are in there, some boy hustlers that are like talking shit about me. And all of a sudden, Officer Butchie comes rolling down the street again, and he goes by me and he like whoop whoop with the little siren thing real quick, and he gets on his loudspeaker and he's like, "Hey Jamie, looking mighty fine there tonight." And he smiles at me out of the window and he drives on down the street. Well, all of the hustler boys in that restaurant and all of the people that were sitting in there immediately were like, "Is that a snitch? Is that a snitch?" Like, they thought maybe I was working for the cops or something. I don't know. But, I was kind of I noticed boy hustlers at that particular time. I noticed them, of course, and once in a while would hook up with one of them. But when I was in Hollywood, they were not that special to me. They weren't that important to me. I was not looking for a boyfriend or anything, So when I didn't impress them, or if I didn't impress them, it didn't faze me. Really didn't faze me. So that was kind of like a premonition, or I should say a prelim of things to come. Because about a week later, we are at the 7-Eleven, and it's me, Terry, and Tracy. And Sade was out there, this, tall, pretty black girl, beautiful black girl that we knew. She was standing there working with us, and it was like 4 or 5 of us out there all together. I know it was us 4 and maybe 1 or 2 others. And we were standing in the parking lot of 7-Eleven, and we're hanging out on the wall, and a carload of guys come into the parking lot, and they get out, and I hear Sade gasp, and they were wearing gang colors, and they were Crips, and they weren't in their territory. Like, West Hollywood was not their turf, okay? But supposedly, now this is what they told us, okay? They storm up on us, and they're like, listen, we're delegates, and we're here to let y'all know that from now on, if y'all want to hoe out here, y'all got to pay us. And, we're going to charge each of you $10 a night and to work out here. Now, y'all may have gotten a feel for me by now that I am not new to dangerous situations, and I certainly don't shy away from them, or I'm not scared of them. But if y'all want to know what happened next with me and the Crips and all of us girls facing off in the parking lot of 7-Eleven, y'all know the routine. Be here tomorrow, and I will too. I love you all. I love you all for watching, and I love you for commenting. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.